The best parts about living here in the Pacific Northwest are the sunsets. This is a nice view from our King 5 drone. Mike Everett joining us now with some good news, I think, right?
Fantastic news. First of all, the obvious one. Spring is almost over. Summer starts tomorrow, and it's going to be a warm start. Temperatures actually could be the warmest that they've been so far this year. Remember, 73 is the highest that we've achieved. We've done that twice already in April and once again in June. Looks like we could get to 74. Woo! But you know what? It could get even warmer this weekend. I'll tell you about that in a moment. Now, there will be a midweek wrinkle because, well, Pacific Northwest. So we are tracking a frontal boundary that'll move through on Wednesday and bring some cool and showery activity. And then once that moves out, some high pressure builds in that I'll show you in just a moment, and it's going to set us up with a very summery feeling weekend. So here's the big deal, and what a lot of us have been waiting for is for that pattern change. Now, normally this time of year we get the high pressure that will park out into the Pacific there or across the Southwest that will give us some warmth. Well, it has been way down south, and all of those systems have been punching in one after another from the north and west. Well, this is finally going to make its way a little bit farther in our direction and take some of that stuff that's moving our way and divert it up and over us. Speaking of, see the low pressure system right here? This is the same one that was right off the coast going into the weekend, and it's the same one that slowly meandered across the region, giving us that cool weekend, now well off towards our east, but it was bringing some showers and some thunderstorms up to Spokane and portions of Okanagan County a little earlier today. Happy to see that winding down now that the atmosphere is cooling. One thing that's winding up is a small craft advisory. Winds have been pretty gusty across the Strait of Juan de Fuca through most of the weekend and today as well. Well, that's going to carry on into tomorrow morning until 5 a.m. where winds are getting up to about 30 knots. So do be very careful if you're in that region. Taking a look at the future here, we put it into motion, and what we see is tomorrow morning right around 10:30, we see some cloud cover mostly along and west of the mountains there. Looks like it'll be a little cloudier up towards the Canadian border there. We see some showers that try to push in there, but the influence of the high pressure down towards the south basically takes that, dissipates it, and sends it up and over us and puts it into British Columbia there. Now, as we make our way into Wednesday, this is 10 a.m. on Wednesday, still some cloud cover. We'll see those light showers, and you see those really light radar returns there. That means that it's not a whole lot of bark there. Now, what we will see is that high pressure building in late Wednesday into Thursday, and it's about what you don't see. You don't see cloud cover, you don't see showers. So what to expect overnight tonight? Well, temperatures will be in the mid to upper 50s, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is the first day of summer. Temperatures will be in the 60s up north, mid 70s across the midsection of Puget Sound. 76 is the high in Renton tomorrow, 75 in Bremerton. 76 is your number in Yelm, lots of 74s and 75s across the southern portion of Puget Sound, 78 in Kelso, 80 in Vancouver. And if you think that's something, take a look at this. Way off towards the east, 89 is the high in the Tri-Cities tomorrow, 81 in Walla Walla. 7-day forecast shows Seattle being plenty warm. It's going to get cool for a couple days, and then this weekend, everybody gets some sun.